Hi fellas, today's video topic is let her miss you, which is very important. And what do I mean by this is imagine a situation, you have a nice date, everything is super good. Or even if you have a date which is kind of okay, it's not super hyped, but it is kind of good. And it will most likely lead to another date. So most men do the mistake here, like a first date, for example, or like the first 3 dates or something. And most men do the mistake here to like try to set a date too early. So you had a date and like 1 day or 2 or 3 days later you contact the woman again and ask her out for the next date. This is a crucial mistake. Even if the date was super good, like textbook, like everything was perfect, nice banter, nice vibe, mystery, arousal, the woman was turned on sexually, you were making out kinda very, very intense, and the date ends like after 2, 3 or 4 hours or something. And especially if the date extends for like 4 hours but you don't go to the bedroom, okay, then you have to wait until you set the next date, because the woman needs to miss you. She needs to like feel the distance, okay, because attraction only grows in distance and turmoil and chaos kinda. So she has time to miss you. And this also ties in one very important thing, which is the scarcity principle. Like everything, every commodity, every person, every circumstance which is too easy to attain, which is too available, becomes boring because it becomes a known quantity. So what do you want to do is like you want to behave very busy even if you're not busy, but actually you should be busy with your hobbies, with your friends, with your career, building up a business, focusing on nutrition and sports, so to get in the best shape you can, which takes time. So you shouldn't have time more than once a week for a woman. And if she feels this, that it's kind of difficult to get your time, she will value it very, very hard. So you kind of be a challenge. And this principle also ties in one thing, like if you are just mediocre interested, like not so hyped with the girl on the date, she will feel this energy, like, okay, and she will assume you have a lot of action and you have a lot of other things to do. And if it's not a big deal that you have the date right now with her, so this equals like being a high value dude, because if you have a lot of options and a lot of things going on, you wouldn't be so hyped for it. So it's kind of like treat them mean, keep them keen, okay? Because if you're too hyped, too available, too enthusiastic, she will feel this kind of needy energy, and that will turn her off. So like your communication style through the cell phone and your attempt to set a date too early will not work into your favor. It will be very bad and most likely will ruin it. So you just keep the rule like 1 date a week. So you have a nice date, and then you wait like 4 days, 5 days until you reach out again, and then you set a date. And then on the next day or like 2 days later after you reached out, that is perfect. And sometimes even if you date a girl for a longer period of time and you sleep with her, etc., you should also sometimes skip a week because you have things to do, okay? So she will always be respectful, value your time, and that's what you want, right? You will have the most nice action in the bedroom and a woman who will just follow your lead. So with men and women, it's kind of like opposite ways. It's like yin and yang. Like men, okay, we like a woman who will respond quickly to our messages, who is available, who is like submissive and feminine. and women want the opposite. So the opposite is you don't respond so quickly. You're not so enthusiastic. You don't follow her lead. She has to follow your lead. And so basically in person and in the digital world on the cell phone, it's always the same. You are on a higher up position in comparison to the girl. So the girl looks up on you, and you have to embrace this, embrace the distance, embrace the time you spend on yourself and doing things without women, and they will appreciate it because you separate yourself from every other man. Like 90% of men who are like desperate to get a girl on a date, who are desperate to get sex and action. And if you on your mission and your purpose, focusing on sports, your hobbies, everything comes into a natural way. If you have questions to this topic, feel free to reach out. Talk to you soon, guys.